Newsshooter coverage of NAB 2024 is sponsored by Atomos, B&H Photo Video, and Atlas Lens Co.
I'm Eric Naso with Newsshooter.com, and we are at NAB 2024, and I'm with Ryan from Rode. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Eric. It's good to see you.
It's always good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit.
I know,
It's a little few moments.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, it's always good to be back at NAB. We're here at the B&H booth, and we've got a few new products that we're showing off.
Yes, I see that you have a new microphone. Talk to me about it. What do we got?
So this is called the Interview Pro. Now, this is going to be a perfect type of microphone for you, Eric, doing this kind of setup where you're doing interviews and you want to be able to record on board, you want to be able to transmit wirelessly to a camera. So the Interview Pro is a super cool professional interview microphone. Now, I'll run you through the feature set. So first of all, it starts with an omnidirectional 14mm capsule. So you get a really nice, kind of sound capture of voices. It records on board in 32-bit floating point. So you can see here I've got a little record button. You can use this as a standalone field recorder if you just want a microphone that's recording, or you can pair it up with any of the Rode Wireless Series 4 platforms. So
very nice.
The Wireless Pro, the Wireless Go, the Wireless Me. You can even pair it directly to a Rodecaster Pro or Rodecaster Duo because they have wireless receivers on board. So on-board recording, you get over 40 hours of recording in 32-bit floating point. For any viewers that are not familiar with that workflow, essentially what it does for you is it captures the entire dynamic range of the mic. It's like recording raw, right? If there's anything that clips into your camera because the talker was too loud or if they were too quiet, you don't have a noise floor penalty by boosting the sound. You also can recover any clipped regions and bring back the audio pristine quality. Now, when you pair it up with a Rode Wireless system, if you use the Rode Wireless Pro receiver, then you actually have timecode support as well. So the Rode Wireless Pro system is a timecode-based wireless system. The Interview Pro fits right into that ecosystem. So if you're trying to speed up your workflow, have multiple cameras, audio devices, all synchronized over timecode, it's a really nice workflow because you can synchronize all your audio and video in post. Over 20 hours of battery life on a single charge.
That's long.
It's super long. We know that there's long shoot days. Sometimes after a shoot, you forget to charge the batteries, so we wanted to make sure it had a really nice large battery in there. You can also plug it in over USB-C to download your files or even to charge up the device. It's even compatible with the Rode RS1 charger, so you can just drop it into a charging dock when you get back to the studio and forget about it. It'll charge up.
Nice and fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
And really, it's great that you could basically add this to your Wireless Pro kit, and it works because the whole timecode thing, everything is just seamless.
Yeah, and I mean, look, even creators that are using other Rode Wireless series, like the Wireless Me, Wireless Go, works perfectly fine. When it's transmitting over the air, although it records in 32-bit floating point onto the microphone, it also transmits the Rode Gain Assist dynamic range correction. So basically what you're doing is, often when you're recording, sometimes someone might be really loud and peak the input on your camera. So the Gain Assist processing basically just tails off some of those peaks, it brings up low sounds and gives you a really nice audio signal direct to camera. So even if you're not using the backup recording on the transmitter, you still have a good signal.
Fantastic. So let's school some people a little bit. Talk about the mic I'm using right now. This is my workhorse, the reporter. And what would be the differences between the two capsules for people that maybe don't get it?
So first of all, the general workflow for interviewing is going to be the same. Now something that's really important for interviewing, as you know, is having an omnidirectional capsule. The difference between the two is this is a condenser capsule, a little bit more sensitive. This is a dynamic capsule, a little bit less sensitive. Now, ultimately, it all comes down to gain staging, the noise of the environment you're in, things like that. The reason you want an omnidirectional capsule, though, meaning that it picks up all around, is because when you interview somebody, you need to have really even levels between the two people. And if you ask somebody a question, they start answering, you start pulling the mic away and they keep talking, if you've got a directional mic, you've totally lost a lot of level from that person, but you've also changed the sound. You don't have proximity effect, which is something that's inherent to directional microphones much more than what you'll get from an Omni. Also, the EQ kind of changes, the tonality of the voice. So the nice thing with an Omni is you can move the mic around or keep it static in between, and in post-production, all you have to do is balance the levels, and it sounds exactly the same.
Money. How much is it going to run, and is it available yet?
So it's shipping all around the world right now from Sydney, Australia, where it's made. So everything from plastics to electronics to everything done right in Sydney, Australia at our manufacturing facility. It's $249, and again works standalone or as a transmitter, or both at the same time.
All right, Ryan, thanks. It was great to see you.
Thanks, Eric.
Have a good show.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for coming by.
You bet. Boom.